Have you noticed anything off about your chickens? Do they have more than usual runny stool? Well, today I'm going to talk to you about how to treat sick chickens. This is Anna. She is our sick chicken. And I'm going to talk about a couple of things that we did to treat her ourselves before going to the vet. If you start seeing signs of runny stool around your backyard, if you free range like we do, the easiest way to tell which one it is that's doing it, or the culprit, is by looking at their the feathers on their rear. They'll start clumping up. The more that they have diarrhea, it'll start clumping up back there, and you can definitely tell that that's the one that's having an issue. Another way to tell if your chicken is sick, aside from the clumpy feathers on their rear, is their combs. Their combs are the little red part on the top of their head here, and they're supposed to be bright red. If you can kind of see hers isn't bright red, it's more of a light pink. It's more pale. The more pale it is, then that's the way that you can tell that your chicken isn't 100% well. So once you've identified which chicken that you have is sick, you can think about a possible quarantine pen. And what that is a separate little pen that you can make out of PVC pipe and netting, or some simple hardware wire that you can get at Home Depot, and keep the sick chicken in there. That way you're hopefully preventing or reducing the chances of your other members of the flock getting the illness as well. So some of the things that you can do for a home remedy that we've tried was plain yogurt, and the chickens actually love the plain yogurt. It's pretty comical to watch them get it all over their little faces, the white yogurt. The second thing that we did was vinegar water. So we added 2 tablespoons to a gallon of water and put it in their regular water, and they didn't even notice a difference. They drank it up just as fast as they drink all the other water. And so the reasoning behind using the vinegar water and the yogurt is to help kill some of those bad bacteria. The yogurt has probiotics in it, which will help give them good bacteria versus the bad. And the vinegar should help kill some of those bad bacteria as well. If you don't see a change after doing those things, then your best bet is to take them to the vet. And then the vet will probably want you to bring the chicken and a fresh stool sample. And then they can do tests of their stool to find out whether it's worms or a parasite or whatever it may be that's ailing the chicken. I've done a lot of reading about sick chickens, and a lot of people will actually take their chicken in to get euthanized. And the post-mortem, they say, my vet even told me this when I had little Anna here at the vet, that the post-mortem autopsy is actually the best way for them to find out what actually was wrong with the chicken. And that's more of a dire need. You know, every member of our homestead their life is just as precious as everyone else's. So of course that'll be a last resort for little Anna here. So our vet gave us an antibiotic to try. We have to give it to her twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening, and it is the liquid amoxicillin that you give in a syringe. In the beginning it's a little tricky, and it took both Jeremy and myself to give her the medicine. But once we got a hang of it, I'm able to do it pretty quickly by myself. You have to wrap her in a towel so that she can't back up from you, especially if you're doing it by yourself. And then you have to open her beak and squeeze the syringe in her, little bits at a time, so that she can swallow it and won't choke. I hope you don't have to deal with sick chickens, but if you do, I really hope that our home remedies and suggestions work well for you. If you have any suggestions or comments about how to treat a sick chicken that we didn't mention in this video, leave us a comment below. We'd be happy to hear.
Hi, so we're here again with Catherine. It's Easter Sunday. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
And Catherine had mentioned she was going to decorate some of the Easter eggs that we gave her, and look at these. They are absolutely beautiful. Tell us how you did this.
Okay, this was a bit of cheating. I actually took a crayon, just a regular old crayon, and I sharpened it. And I took the crayon and made designs, and then I took a mixture of food coloring and vinegar and a glass measuring cup and microwaved it. And then I took the eggs and these are blown out, by the way, so they're really fragile, but they're not going to go bad like regular boiled eggs.
Yeah.
Anyways, so these things float. So what I did was I put them in the cup, and then I put another glass cup on top of them very gently and left them in there for about, 10 minutes while I was decorating the other ones. And then, this used to be like green wax, I microwaved it for 10 seconds, and I took a paper towel and I just rubbed off the wax to reveal the lovely designs.
That looks so good. And what I love about this too is, these aren't white eggs. I thought you could only decorate white eggs, but these are our brown eggs, and they look so beautiful. It turned out amazing.
I did cheat with this one because I didn't want to cover the entire thing with wax, so I actually painted this egg with just a little bit of burnt sienna latex paint. But, honestly, I really like the dyed eggs better. I like the ones with the, that I used the wax crayon on best. They have a nice little shine. So
there's some nice decorating ideas for you if you have backyard hens.
Yeah.
I think they look amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.